I am Jenny Donheiser.
And I'm Nicole Spezio. And
This
this is How
is
Are You
How Are You
Brainwashed?
Brainwashed?
Hi,
Hi.
how are you, my love?
I'm good. How are you, my love? What would you like to update anyone of the listeners on your
Um,
journey?
yeah, I have gotten some feedback. No, what am I going to say? Yes, look, we're not gonna. It's always been a health pod. We're not gonna continue to turn it into a health pod, but I'm still on my journey. I've started
Yeah.
physical therapy. I'm starting occupational therapy. My joints that hurt me are so weird. My toes are really hurting me right now. It sounds so crazy. Um,
Toes.
yeah, that's a joint. That's a joint, baby. Anything you can
Wow,
crick and curl. Yeah,
that's a joint.
that's a joint ultimately. But I have a big doctor's appointment coming up next week that I'm hoping will give me some more answers on just exactly what is going on and what the recovery looks like. But it looks like it might be a little bit long and a little bit intense of a recovery. And COVID is so crazy, and this is the wildest thing I've ever experienced. I had therapy this week and she was like, "You need to just cry. Just like please make time and just cry."
Yeah.
And so I'd be crying.
Yeah.
I'd be crying.
I'm crying.
Yeah, it's like every day is really different. Like I had a really like awesome day this week where I felt really good. I crushed physical therapy. They were like, "You're so fast." I was like, "Yeah, I am so fast." And then, the past 2 days have been hell on earth. So I don't know.
Right. You're like getting a glimmer or feeling like maybe there's an upswing and then
Yeah, I think I keep wanting to turn a corner, right? Because
right.
mentally that will help me calm down, and it's just not like that. It just is, at least not yet. It's not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of in that place where it's like hard to imagine making plans. Like making plans feels so stressful
Right.
to me, but I'm also missing people. So if anyone wants to come visit me at my house, let me know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. It's so hard to not be able to do what you wanna do physically, which is like, yeah, duh. I know many people have, like, learned that lesson, but I'm just learning it now, I guess, and it's hard. Is it us? But the pod will continue to be fun. We have a really fun app. Please
Oh,
don't
you
click
guys are gonna have
off.
a good time.
Yeah, and I'm just, just because it's just us gals at the beginning, I just have to give you the update of what's going
Yeah.
on.
You guys, it's a fun app. Should we get to it
Do you
or
is
no?
there you don't wanna update them on anything?
Oh,
What about all the Jenny heads? The Nicole heads got their fix, so what about the Jenny heads?
Speaking of crying,
Okay.
I have been slowly decreasing my amount of Lexapro.
Mhm.
I was on 20 for
Mhm.
2 years postpartum because of some trauma, and I went down to 15, I went down to 10, and I now feel like I am raw AF.
Mhm.
Today I looked okay, so I upped my dosage 2 years ago when I had my son and simultaneously lost my dog in a horrific incident. And there's a picture of my dog in here. He's right behind me. But there's a picture of me holding my dog in here, and I was working at my desk today, and I looked over at it and just wept. And
Mhm.
I haven't cried about that in months and months and months because I think I've like numbed it.
Mhm.
And so I do feel, yeah, I decreased the Lexapro because of libido issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm realizing,
So wait, hold on, sorry.
but I'm like,
Wait,
now I'm like crying
wait,
for no
wait, wait,
okay,
wait,
sorry,
wait,
sorry.
wait. So there was no mental reason that you went down. The only reason was fucking.
Well, fucking and, also I was just feeling really groggy.
Okay, that's 2. Okay, but
So it
not
wasn't
like, okay.
no, but now I'm like, "Oh, no feelings."
Yeah, yeah. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm fucking great on Prozac and, and having no feelings, so
Yeah, I know, I do feel like I was hitting a point where I'm, like, watching things and I'm, like, not crying. You know what I mean? I'm like, "I
yeah.
should be affected by this, and I'm not." So I'm curious to see what else sort of
Yeah, pokes its way through.
unravels out of me as I continue well, I'm probably gonna stay at 10 for a while. Yeah. But
I'm
yeah.
interested to see if this feels like the right level for you, if you're
Or if
like,
I'm
"We
like,
gotta button it up a little bit more."
yeah, we're gonna see, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
So that's been fun.
Hey, but we're crying again.
We're crying again. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a moment since I've randomly wept
Yeah.
in the middle of the day.
But also, that is just grief, right? It just comes at
Yes.
weird times, and that is
Yes.
true too.
Yeah. So maybe it's that. I don't know if they're correlated, but it felt raw in a way
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
was new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you know who doesn't make me cry?
I
Actually
do.
actually makes me smile.
Crazy. I do. Our guest.
Yeah, our guest.
Okay, Nicolina Gorgina. Should we bring in our
Ooh,
guest?
I think we should.
Okay, well, this is a huge get and day for How Are You Brainwashed. We have an Emmy-nominated writer, a national best-selling author, a comedian, a director, host of the podcast Glamorous Trash, Chelsea Devantez on the pod today. Welcome,
Oh,
Chelsea.
thank you so much for having me. Nicole, your name goes into Gorgina, and mine is like Chelsea Welsie.
Oh.
Like, oh, Chelsea Welsie, but it's not as sexy,
I
you
feel like
know?
we could find something.
I dare
Nothing's
you to
coming to
try. There's
mind
no
right
way.
now.
It ain't gonna happen. Not with a Chelsea. Chelsea Slouchy. Not great.
Chelsea. Hellsea. Like, hell yeah, but sort of
Sure. Yeah,
another one.
closer.
Okay, I mean, I'll see if anything comes to me.
Okay, you got it. You got
Here
it.
at the
We'll circle
pod.
back.
We'll circle back.
My mom, unfortunately, she says Chelsea because she grew up in Spain.
Oh,
So
yeah.
one time we were in New York staying in Chelsea and she was telling a cab driver where we were going and she was like, "We're going to Chelsea." And I was
I
like,
wish my
"What?"
name was Chelsea. That's hot. That's an erotic author. I'm Chelsea. That's a
Ooh,
politician. The name immediately elevates Chelsea.
yes.
You could
Chelsea.
rebrand it.
It's hard. I rebranded my podcast, and that took so much. I ain't about to do a first name rebrand
Nah.
at in my 30s. Don't wish that on me. Come on.
Very
Ashley,
Hilaria.
very Ilaria, Ashley Tisdale recently went by. Yeah, my good friend Ashley.
Yeah.
I don't know her, but I'm passing on the story. Ashley Tisdale recently changed her last name to Ashley French because that's her husband's name. Which, by the way, for not Ashley French, immediately
Chic.
it's a brand. It's chic. It's a
Mhm.
magazine. It's a cologne. Like whatever you want it to be. However, my friend. You were in your 30s. You were already famous. We're not. I want to join you on Ashley French, but if I said Ashley French, you'd be like, "Who is that?" And I would say Ashley Tisdale.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
Do
Right.
it at your kid's school. It's like
Yeah.
that's where you can do it. Now, did you guys read the article? How are we feeling about the toxic mom group?
Okay, can I tell you? I read the first off, let me say this. Her personal blog post where she is building her brand, that came out in November. And she's like, I left my toxic mom group. I follow a Substack called Gossip Time. Highly recommend everyone should follow.
Oh,
Gossip Time was then like, hey, everybody, this mom group she's talking about is Mandy Moore and Hillary Duff. She checked the follows and unfollows. Like she spelled out the whole thing. That was November 26th. This thing then hit the press a month and a half later. So I have been on this beat so hard.
right.
And from the beginning, I was like, Ashley Tisdale is in the wrong. Now, where did you guys stand?
That's where I read the article and I was like ready to be on the side because it's like, why are you going to write that article if I'm not going to be on your side? But then I was like,
Right.
what happened here? We're sort of saying nothing.
No. Also, like, you can't. Yeah, she gave us no details to glom
Right.
onto, no actual reason. And then when she did give us a reason, she said they were acting very high school. So I had to leave. And I said, so then you published an article on The Cut? Like, inherently, I can't believe you because you just did the most high school thing of all. So I know you're not telling me the truth.
Right.
I also feel like, yeah.
I didn't read it, but I have been following the
Jenny!
goss.
Oh my God. Here's the thing.
Sorry,
It is a 2-second read written by a fifth grader. Okay, like
really, it'll fly by, Jen.
her ghostwriter was like her child. You know what I mean? Like it is an itty bitty article. But here's something that really bothers me. I see it in housewife culture because I'm a reality head, and it's really under my skin, which is we're of a generation that went so far into therapy speak that I feel like all those women were like, "Hey, Ashley, you're being really rude, selfish, and annoying. We're gonna draw some boundaries." And then she went and told the public they bullied her.
Yes.
That's what it seems. That's a discourse online. That seems to be
The fact of the
Yeah.
matter is I trust women. So if there's a big group of women that's all like, this one's not fitting in, I'm probably going to be siding with the group. If you get
Yeah.
pushed out, there's probably a reason why they're trying to phase you out.
Yeah. And it's like, listen, if this happened younger, I would say maybe we're
Sure.
bullies. But you're right. We're all in our 30s. They all put on robes. They all decided to be in a mom group. If we've made a change, there's a reason.
Right.
I did see Hillary Duff's husband's
Yes.
clapback. And I
Title of it.
whatever that guy's name is, he posted something that was like, when you're the most like selfish,
recreated
toxic.
Ashley Tisdale's exact photo on the cut. No effort went into this, Jenny.
Absolutely.
Jenny, he did a photo shoot. He got the costume right. He put on jeans and black shirt.
Wow.
Sorry, keep going.
He took it seriously. And you know what I said? I trust Hillary Duff's husband.
And I'll say I don't need to hear from a husband.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care if he's
true.
right or not. I don't get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta say I hated it. I hated it because like imagine it's like not a mommy group. It's just a normal friend group having fights. And then one of the husbands is like, actually, she is a bitch. I'd be like, get a fucking life, Jeremy. Like, what are you doing? This isn't like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives where it's like, and dad
I
talks as characters
know.
too.
I'm really trying to get Nicole in on Mormon Wives too.
I don't. Okay, so I've spent 10 minutes with you both.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty frustrated because Ginny, you're not reading the articles that me and Nicole are
Yeah,
reading.
yeah.
And Nicole, you're not watching the content that me and Jenny are
No.
watching. And like, what is this divide in your friendship?
I know. I sort of am quite bad about the pulse. I'm right now I'm rewatching season 8 of Beverly Hills Housewives, and that's sort of where I'm mentally at. And I have twin toddlers. That's my excuse.
Yeah,
I have twin
yeah.
toddlers and mommy's sleepy, but I am mainlining.
If you
Beverly
had
Hills
said I
Housewives.
have toddlers, I would have said that's fine. But you are actively rewatching season 8 when there is a
Yeah.
brand new season out, and I just like can't be on your side.
But
It's a
you're
brand
also
new
watching
season.
new.
I'm also watching all current
Yeah.
Bravo.
Okay, you're on the
Yeah,
pulse.
Yes.
I
He
have too
lives
much
in
Bravo.
the Bravo.
I don't really
yeah.
get out of my Housewives and
Well,
my
that's
Southern
fine because
Charms
that's 19 different franchises you're watching.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've,
so
you have a lot of cities in America you're keeping track of.
absolutely. And fucking Austin Kroll down south. It's like I have a lot of friends I need to hang out with. I can't be watching Heated Rivalry or Mormon Wives. I'm busy.
But
You
yeah,
must.
you've got 9 women in each city that you're intimately
Exactly.
following. Yeah.
I'm right now. I'm on double Kyle Richards. I'm like, okay, where were we in 2017 and where are we now?
Wow, we're at splits and no longer doing the splits. That's her art.
Back with Mauricio, question mark?
Question mark, maybe.
Question mark, underline, bold.
I think they're endgame, personally. I think they're going to die together.
Oh,
I think they just needed to fuck other people, and Kyle does need to be
Yeah.
bisexual. That's a part of her that has to
Yeah.
remain within the relationship
Yeah.
if they get married again. And guess what? I think he's down for it.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, at this point, like, I don't know. Divorce has been coming up in the pod a lot lately, but I just feel like if they
What
were
do you
together
mean?
for like
Yeah.
people are always like talking about
Oh, that's a
brainwashes with divorce
brainwash.
lately.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh.
I thought you meant us personally. I was like,
no, well, unless you have something huge to drop,
Breaking
please
news.
you have something huge to
clickbait
drop.
people.
Patreon exclusive.
right? No, but I was just gonna say that because they know each other. Like at 25 years in, you're gonna be like, I hate you this much to get out. Like it's like probably if everything's kind of okay, it's like why don't you just stay with that one? That's a long time.
Not
With
the
that one.
sexiest view on love, but I do see what you're saying. Yeah.
Do a whole new thing. 25 years
Seems
in.
like a real tired version of marriage, but yeah, but also I'm tired. Yeah.
I mean, she never filed, right? They didn't file. They're still.
I don't know. I am
I
not
don't know.
following
I'm
that.
not keeping up with the legal paperwork at this time.
Yeah, they
if
have
she
too many
filed.
like houses and companies to
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go through.
They
That would
got to
take a lot.
divide that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come
Just stay
on.
married. Just fuck some other people for a couple of months and then get back together. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's nice. Just like Whitney and although Bronwyn's divorced now, so
I'm so thrilled she's free of Todd. Do you think it was the moment she said he was kissing my other friend and farting the whole time
Farting.
that she said, I actually have to get out of here? Like it's one thing to be like, your husband's a cheater, embarrassing, sure. sure, that he was farting while trying to cheat on you, I do think that's where I would draw the line on, no matter how much I loved you. I'd be like, you embarrassed me and you weren't hot. She didn't have a good time. Like, you got to get out of everyone's life.
This was a fart forward season, I would say.
I
A
don't
lot
like,
of
and I'm not into humor like that.
Yeah,
And
it's a
yeah,
hard
like,
thing.
it's
Neither is
haunting me.
Nicole.
It's haunting me. Imagine someone was like, "Hey, your husband cheated and farted the whole time." Like, I'd want to like Thelma and Louise myself twice. Like, I'd want to come back as a ghost and then just keep driving off a cliff. And it wouldn't even be me. Oh, don't
How
let a man
long do we
embarrass you like that.
think we let that woman let him fart for? Like if I'm with a new guy making out, a fart comes out, like I might be trying to get out of there pretty quick. Like,
Yeah,
do you think it was a long
yeah.
fart makeout?
It sounded like a lengthy thing.
That's what it's right. I don't,
Oh, oh, that man is so gross and rude and uncharismatic.
So bad.
She's coming dressed as like the Goodyear blimp to pick him up from the airport every time in a new fit. And I'm just so glad he's gone. I'm thrilled for her.
Yeah, same.
She doesn't have a prenup, so I'm worried, but otherwise I'm thrilled for her.
Yeah, God, yeah, skeevies, but it is so funny that he was farting. I do think that's gonna be my path one day is fart
What?
make
Fart cheating?
I'm gonna be the fart cheater.
Jenny, don't wish that on yourself.
Jenny.
One time I went back to a guy's apartment and he did go to the bathroom for a long time.
Okay. Yeah.
And I feel like I texted. I was like, this guy's been in the bathroom for too long. And then he came out. And then, unfortunately, because we had been drinking, I had to pee. I had to pee
Okay.
before
Yeah.
I either left
Sure.
or boned him. I had to. And then I did go to the bathroom, and it was the smell.
Well, of
that was
course.
in the
That was the most painful moment of his life when you
Right.
were like, and now me.
And now I have to pee.
No, I have to
Sweet.
pee.
So then what happened? Did
Yeah,
you guys
did you
hook up?
fuck?
Unfortunately, I did still hook up, but then I left after. I said, "Well, I gotta go home now. I can't sleep here."
That's where I draw the line.
I dropped the line. But yeah, it lives. That memory lives with me.
And now it's like in my senses, and I'm not having
Yeah.
a good
So
time.
sorry.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I brought us to farts. Ultimately, Bronwyn and Todd brought us to farts.
It was Todd's fault. It was always Todd's
It's
fault.
always Todd's fault.
And we're happy that Todd is gone and Bronwyn it can be a blimp on the Housewives forever.
Yeah.
Wait, did you guys watch the last episode that came out this week yet?
I think I did.
The play?
And
No, I'm one behind.
no, I guess I am one
Oh,
behind.
God, you guys, the play is crazy. I can't wait for you.
Wait, what
as
do you mean? Do they
people
go to
that-
like a Greek like dinner theater play?
They met with a playwright in wherever they are, Santorini, and then the playwright crafted a play based on all the interviews she had with them. And they go to like a weird Greek amphitheater and outside.
Wait,
and
this is amazing. This show just stole from RuPaul's Drag Race, and I'm here for it. This is a RuPaul's Drag Race challenge. This is like,
For
now we're gonna
sure.
do a musical about
Right.
you fucking cunts.
It's a cuckoo.
That
can't
sounds
wait.
incredible.
Wow,
I can't
that's
wait.
exactly what I'm doing. I'm sorry, but like as soon as this is over, that's where I'll be. I'll be watching that.
Yeah, you're gonna have a good time, I think.
I can't wait.
They really deliver. I don't think overall this season was the strongest, but they were such good moments.
That's because
There were
every
high
single
highs.
season of Salt Lake City, I will argue, is the greatest season of television of all time. And after every season, I go, there's no way a housewife is going to top it. Then their own season tops it. This is the only season that's not going to top the previous season, I think.
Are you guys did you guys watch the Mary Cosby cult documentary? What are we thinking about that?
I started it and there was no new information for like 20 minutes. And then I was like, I can't do that. There are better cult documentaries to watch.
yeah.
I don't know. What did you think? Is there something good? Should I keep going?
I didn't watch it.
We didn't watch it.
Okay. This is unbearable. Absolutely unbearable.
We brought you on to talk about stuff we haven't seen.
And you know, I'm
We're like,
actually
Chelsea, did you watch it? Tell us about it.
I watch I watch so much stuff, and yes, I'm here to say that I don't know if the documentary is good enough, but my mother-in-law loved it. That being said, she'll watch a lot is that should be turned off halfway through, but she loves it.
Wow. Okay. I don't know. A poorly made documentary is a slog. I've watched
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
bad documentaries in my time that I'm nervous to watch this one.
At 20 minutes, you gotta start giving a hook on unraveling the cult. Whereas, like, and then she like married her step granddad. It's like, we know.
Right.
Yeah.
Jen Shaw shouted at her as she threw a hamburger at her face in season 1. Like, top that, or you don't get any more of my watch time.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to capitalize on
I think
the
so.
moment,
I
and
think that's right.
it's not gonna take her down.
It doesn't seem like it.
No, I
Sorry.
don't think there were enough. Listen, from 3 people who didn't fucking watch the thing, I don't think there was enough information.
Yeah, not enough. She's coming out clean on this one.
Chelsea, I see you're wearing your basic hat. I just want to say, fan of your short. I too am a
Wait!
fellow short filmmaker, and you are living the dream of the short to feature pipeline.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for recognizing this hat. That's so wild. I'm here today because I didn't wash my bangs. That's why the hat is present on my head. And I'm a bangs haver, heavily believe in them. Nicole, we are in the army, bangs army. Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, that is a 6-year journey from short film to feature film. So
It's very cool.
it is definitely the dream, but I definitely felt there's I don't know how to explain it. It's like there's so many battles to be fought over the 6 years before you even get to set.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like, it's funny because now I'm in post and we're now headed towards lock. And when I watch it, we're having test screenings and it's going well. But when I watch it with 6 years of fucking pain, effort, violence, intense fighting for my art. So when every time I watch it, I'm like, this is the best movie alive. And I'm like, oh, but I wonder what it's like to watch it when like you don't know I had to like swim into the middle of the lake for that shot. Like, what does that shot feel like when someone's like, oh, that's a lake? Meanwhile, I'm like, I almost drowned that day.
It's so cool. It's so
Thank
hard
you.
to make anything.
It really
Yes.
is.
So yeah, that's a filmmaker dream. So congrats. I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait for it to be out. And I hope you like it.
I love the short. I sort of famously aggressively stalked my now husband's ex-girlfriend when we first met. Because
Now, when you say famously, famously amongst who?
Our 6 friends.
Our 6
Okay,
friends,
okay.
and my husband does know.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
and now
I
this
think-
podcast.
And
now
now
this
the
podcast.
community, yeah.
Because she also was an influencer, and her content was
What was her follower count?
like 13K. Not crazy.
No, but that's not
That's
bad.
like- that's-
wait.
but
Can I
not
tell you?
nothing.
Can I tell you? That's the exact follower count I gave the character in the movie because I said, "What would just kill you just enough?" And I gave her 13K.
Whoa, I'm like,
This is how sick I am because I'm gonna need you to DM me her handle because I've got to.
I will.
This is the space I live in.
I still on occasion check in on her just to see
Because
what's
it's
up.
thrilling.
Because she became a part of my life for a while. Like,
Damn.
No,
Jenny,
it is.
a part
you know what
of
I mean? Like,
Jenny.
she like checking her. Like, I was like, oh, this is what she. Over the years, she's married now. She has a baby.
Jenny.
I know her whole life.
We're made for each other because
Wow.
I guess for anyone listening, I'll just say my short film was made because one night, anyone listening who's like, what the hell are you guys talking about? One night I checked my Twitter and I saw that a girl my boyfriend had gone on 3 dates with 7 years ago had deep liked a tweet of mine that was a year old. She was a year back in my feed. And I was like, this bitch. And if you're listening carefully, how did I know it was her, you guys? Because I'd already stalked her.
Yeah.
And so this thing came about and I was like, well, I can start a huge fight with my boyfriend. Or I can make a short film about it. I did both. The fight lasted 3 weeks. And then finally it really went into production where I just didn't have the energy. And it really healed this like painful thing for me. It took a long time. And once it was healed, I missed her. It was like a TV show I was watching every day. Like every day I was like, and how's her shampoo routine
Exactly.
going?
Yeah.
Like how, and it was funny because I was like, oh, this is so funny. I healed this jealousy and I missed the content. And it's a jealousy that makes no fucking sense because you're currently with them. And
Right.
At least in my situation, she couldn't have mattered less. But the fact that she was looking at me and that honestly, just the fact that she existed and that he had ever had a good time made me mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what the movie's about.
Yeah. And I love that premise. So yeah, I deeply relate. Yeah. This
Well,
woman
send me
is
her
part of
handle.
my life.
I'd like to see her.
I can't
Maybe she can
wait
take the place of
to,
mine.
because the content, you're going to be like, Whoa.
Yeah.
Nicole, well, I guess your husband's ex-girlfriend was like a long term and she has no social media content.
Yeah,
Is that
that you know what?
Fucking
That's why.
bitch.
That's
What
why.
a bitch.
It's
Yeah.
I'm sure if she had the accounts, she did occupy a lot of brain space
yes.
because they were together for 7 years. So I was really like, I gotta really stick it in. Whoa, stick it out.
Or in.
Or
Yeah.
in. Hey. So like I was like, I don't like the idea that there's some woman out there that has had more access to you than I have had access to you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
once we passed 7 years, like I'm trying to let her go. But yeah, she has no social media, and I would like to just get some up-to-date picture, except for the one paintball one she has from 2007. You know, I'd
Oh,
love to see
man.
something.
Oh, this is a brutal, but I got to tell you, I think you should give me her handle and I'm going to find some stuff for you that you've never found before. I believe in myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet we could really sleuth it
I think we
out.
can find some things.
Some stuff.
I'm
Okay.
listening to you, Nicole, and I can tell you haven't tried hard enough, and I am going to find some stuff for your nightmares. So don't you worry.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, having made a whole film about this, I've been to some
Yeah.
dark places.
Yeah. But I feel like so many women, like, why do we do this? It's so relatable. We love to.
I think when I was making it, which again was 6 years ago, so go back in time to 2019, I had this feeling of like, oh my God, I want to make this so badly. And the moment I do, everybody's going to know that I'm a stupid bitch who gave in to this toxic jealousy when I consider myself to be a very proudly angry feminist. Like my brain doesn't stand for this activity that I couldn't like stop myself from doing. And I felt ashamed about it. And then when it went to festivals, I had couples coming up to me and they would be, you could tell like they'd had fights and they would be laughing. They'd be like, oh my God, dude, we had that fight. He did that to me. I had people sending me pictures of going on first dates because someone on Tinder had sent them the short film and then they went on a first date and bought a pineapple together because it was like so relatable. And that's when I was like, oh, I have to make the feature because I think now we know we all do it, but as close as 6 years ago, it felt way more embarrassing to talk about. And it's just something we're all like, social media has changed modern love. It has run us over. And I hate that there hasn't been like a love story or comedy about it. So that's hopefully what this will be.
I cannot wait to see this feature. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited to show you.
Cool. Well, I love it. I'm excited. And I'm trying to make a movie, like a micro budget, teeny tiny movie.
Oh, you can do it.
Year.
Oh, you're gonna do it. The moment it is, I wrote this one. I was like, if I get $6, I'll be able to do it. And so the moment you take it into your own hands, like, yeah, you're gonna do it. If you want to listen, if you guys want to talk the rest of this podcast about movies, I am here for it. But if you want to offline, I am also here for it, Jenny.
Yeah. I love your advice. I'm have a like main collaborator who has made a feature, so this would be her second feature. But
you're done then, man.
Yeah, you've made a million shorts at this point.
Yeah,
you are the queen of
like
shorts.
you're going into feature film. It's gonna be fucking nothing at this point. You don't need my advice. I'm just here to encourage you and be like, yay, keep going.
I'll take that too.
Keep going.
Anyway, okay, Chelsea, we're going to ask you the question. So this podcast is called How Were You Brainwashed? Because we ask all our guests how they were brainwashed. And by that, we mean what growing up did you think was true, real, either because of your upbringing or media that you have since learned was actually brainwashing.
So I had a large one I was going to bring you because my mom's very new agey. So I grew up with some pretty intense, but because I found out that we all went to art school together, I'm going to share a different one because this happened. I learned it wasn't true at NYU. Okay. So when I was growing up, my mom is very tall and Swedish. She's 5'11". And she was like, Chelsea, you are the perfect height, short for a girl. You could wear heels and you're still itty bitty teeny tiny. You're a short lady. I am 5'8". Now, my mom repeated so often, I'm the perfect height. You're the perfect height. You can wear heels and still be short. You can wear heels and still be short. You're the perfect height. You're the perfect height. You're the perfect height. I am 18, 19, grown adult person. I'm standing in acting class and out of my mouth comes, well, I'm short. And the acting teacher stops me. He's like, I'm sorry, what? And I was like, well, no, I'm like an average height. And out of my mouth is like, I'm a perfect height. I could still wear heels, but still be short. because this was just said to me so much for whatever reason. And he said, Chelsea, you have eyes. Look around the room. Is there any woman in this room who is taller than you? And I was like, no. And he's like, are you the tallest woman in this room? And I was like, yes, I am. And he was like, you are tall. You're a tall person. This is why I'm casting you to play all the men. And I was like, I'm tall. And I like walked home through New York City. Listen, I should have known this my whole life. And I was like, I'm tall bitch. And that is how I was fucking brainwashed, which lets you know anything could happen. And I would join your cult in a second because I clearly have no brain cells.
Wow. If you just say something to you enough times, it'll just get in there.
And I kind of think that's how that happens with kids. If you just say it over, like, and not to go dark, but if you're just like, you had a good childhood, you had a good childhood, you had a good childhood, you might find yourself in therapy. Is this me? I don't know. You might find yourself in therapy being like, it was pretty good. And they're like, you have one of the worst lives I've ever heard. And you're like, interesting. Because I was told it was good.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
Wow.
I also want to say this. 5'8" isn't that tall. Like I'm sure there's people listening. They're like, bitch, whatever. My mom's 5'11". But for a woman, I will tell you, when I go on podcast tour, the number one thing listeners say to me is, oh my God, you're tall. And I said, I told you. I warned you all. No, but everyone is always surprised when they meet me. They're just like, you're so tall. Or if like I've been in TV writers' rooms and everyone like guesses each other's height. You know, we've all been around each other. We've seen each other. So you know how tall someone is. And everyone always goes 6'1". I'm like, I am 5'8". Wow. So I think I'm also just like, I've got a tall personality.
Yeah, you got a 6'1" energy.
I got a
Very
6'1"
hot.
energy. Yeah. I got a CEO something.
Hell yeah. Did you report to your mom and be like, hey, Mom, I'm actually a tall woman?
I was like, the fuck? And she was like, no, I would kill to be 5'8". And I was like, I am short to you.
Yeah.
It really is all based on you, babe. It has sort of nothing to do with me.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. And she's like, no, you're not that tall. But no, I am very tall. But she comes from a land of talls. And so I was a shorty. Yeah.
Right. I guess, the Swedes are tall.
Yeah, the land of talls. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's a fair stereotype.
Skarsgård Swedish?
Oh, in my head, that I would have said that. I would have said the Skarsgårds. They could be Scandinavian of any sort, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Not
I don't know what they are, but they're
pod. Sorry to say.
No, wait. How tall are either of you?
We're shorter than you. I'm 5'6".
You should have made me guess. Okay, 5'6". Yeah. Now that is an average height. Okay. But I do think the average height for women is actually 5'3".
Oh yeah, I do feel like 5'6". I mean, I feel like I'm taller than most people.
My husband does say to me, "You are tall for a woman,"
and I got 2 inches on you, baby.
Yeah.
Imagine he met you; he wouldn't know what to do with himself.
Also, I wear a lot of tall shoes too.
As you should.
Why not? But it's very funny because for whatever reason, my husband, people always assume he's short. But in pictures, he's taller. Well, he is taller than me. So people always assume I'm like 5'2", because I guess they think he's like 5'5", but we're a couple of talls walking around, you guys. Now, if you need me to share something deeper or darker about how I was brainwashed, I will. But that just felt like the right option.
No, I mean, I think a piece of info getting in there that is based fully on your parents' own experience is interesting enough, I think.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah. I feel like I had that with weight of my mom being like, I'm 120 pounds. Now I'm 125. That's so big. And me being like, my whole life being like, stopped weighing 120 pounds at 12. You know?
Yeah. Well, also, Jenny, that's not just you. As someone who does a memoir podcast, I don't know if you remember this, but do you remember when Jessica Simpson was on the cover of Us Weeklies at like the Chili Bake Off, and they were like, she's a fat cow now, and there's like pictures of her in jeans. Do you guys remember this? Because I remember everywhere being like, oh my God, she's fat now. How horrifying for her. So read her memoir. She was like, by the way, everybody, I was a size 4. And I'm telling you right now, if you have not looked up those photos, do it right now. Look up the photos. Type in Jessica Simpson Chili Bake Off fat photos and see the reaction you're about to have. I don't want you to do it live.
Simpson Chili Bake Off.
No.
Is this in this big chunky belt?
Yes.
Yeah. And jeans with pockets. Front pockets.
I mean, Jessica Simpson also famously we made fun of for being fat for being while pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
But like what we were told, like that was
That's
her
so
downfall
crazy.
photo. And also the
Oh
other
my
thing that will
God.
really give you 10 years of therapy in 30 seconds is to Google Britney's fat VMAs performance.
Yeah.
I
Because that's another one where
know.
like, why did we all listened to you all. We all listened and took
Yeah.
this in as reality, and now we battle it every day in our lives. You monsters.
Yeah.
No, and is
No.
we are sort of coming back there, right? Are we
I
done? It's happening
know. It's
again.
happening again.
But I gotta tell you, I don't think it's happening again. I think
Okay.
it's always been happening. We had this like vague idea of a body positivity movement that was never actually happening. It was like 5 blog posts, 1 article, and a singer. And it was like, we're positive now. But in reality, like that was not like no actual body positivity was happening. No positive changes were happening across media. It wasn't happening. I think we have this idea that we had a moment just the same way for 2 seconds for 2 seconds, corporation use black models. And they're like, we're diverse now. So, because for 1 month they had 1 black model when normally it was all white women. And I think we have this idea of like, oh, we had fixed it, but I think we were always in this place. I think we've always been thin core.
I think we do like pretending that we're doing it is sort of the first step though. So I do think
but I don't think we went beyond that.
yeah. But I do think we did the first step of like
pretending to do it.
us. We're actually not hating you because you're fat. Like we never got to the point. We didn't get past like I can be fat and fuckable. We didn't get to why I can be unfuckable. It doesn't matter that why do I have to be fuckable? We didn't get there, but we did have a couple of years of being like, I actually could fuck that fat girl and it would be okay.
Nicole, I disagree because we can always fuck. Everyone was always fucking. They were always fucking. It was just you know. What was different is like, and are we cool about it? Are we cool about who we actually like to fuck? And the answer is always no.
That's a great point.
No, I think we had some good advertising campaigns for a second. But I think that's it. Sorry, but at least it's not like, oh no, we're going back. It's just like, yay, it's the same. Still need to make progress.
Yeah, I know. I feel like what was sort of helpful in this time was the flood of like content of more different types of people.
You said access to
yes,
yeah, like the
and
internet.
so I
internet,
could be like okay, I only want to
yeah.
see this type of model or this type of person. But now all those people are no longer. A lot of them are going away.
That is a really good point. Some of our
all
body positivity icons and enthusiasts were like, JK,
now I can
fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
Or that's fascinating.
Ceases to amaze me, like the how quickly people that lose weight forget. It seems like the amount of times that I've had people like former fat people come up to me and be like, I want to like check in with you and like share my story.
No, like an MLM.
Yes, 100%.
Like a cult?
I know where you are. I've been where you are. I'm on the other side. It's better over here. I'm like, that is so far out of my fucking mind that I would, if I ever lost any weight, that I would go up to a fellow fat person and fucking tell them about the transformation. It's so crazy.
It also speaks to a really bruised and in pain brain has to come and do that to you because it can't exist. And I will say, like, of our icons who were body positive or who were plus size who lost weight, the initial urge is to be mad at them. Like, how could you do this? Or like, how could you build a platform on that? And then just be like, take backsies. But what it really is the thing I think I was trying to say, which is like, but society didn't change. And when society treats you like shit, they decided like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not being treated well. I'm going to try and like go fit into this horrible thing. And so I don't even want to be mad at them because it was the larger change that never happened.
100%. It's like getting mad at women for having plastic surgery. It's like, why do they think that they have to have it, you fucking idiots? It's like,
I know the boomers are still hung up on commenting on the like I can't watch a movie with a parent without them being like, oh, she looks different. She looks like she had work done. And I'm like, yeah, she had work done. And it's your fault.
Right. The blood is on your fucking hands.
Shut up!
Such a good point.
Why do you think she did that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, even thinking about Meg Ryan, she lost her whole career because she changed her face and we like banned her from society. And then she like shows back up and we're like, you're just a normal lady living a normal life and you look like everyone else, but
Right.
you were, I don't know, 5 years ahead of the game and everyone
Right.
punished you for it.
Yeah.
Being a woman is cool and fun. Do you guys have a theme song? Being a woman is cool and fun, and we like it.
We do now.
I know. Nicole and I have talked GLP-1 quite a bit on this pod, and it is an
What's the takeaway?
ongoing.
Tell me.
The takeaway is changing day by day because I will say that I've had, of course, there were the weight loss surgery years where every doctor I went to was like, you got to get weight loss surgery. And now we're in the Ozempic years. And I am currently in a little bit of a health thing that is happening where I am having some weird symptoms from COVID, which is its own thing.
Oof, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But I'm like kind of rethinking everything because I'm like, any moral stance I had about anything about my health, or like if someone tells me that I could do this thing and it would help this actual medical problem I'm having, I'll do it. But that is different than generic, like being fat is bad. You should just do it because of that.
Yeah. Can I tell you, I think my mind has been changed too, because when it first came out, I'm so anti-diet culture because I suffered with an eating disorder for so long that now every moment I'm free, praise God. If he's there listening, probably not. Not by the way the rest of life went, but maybe he was there for the eating disorder years. And so I'm always just like clinging on to like I never want to be like taken back to this place that was so hard to get out of. And so my immediate feeling was like, fuck that. Fuck something that like promotes like extra thinness and blah blah. Then I had some friends reach out to me and they were like, hey, the way you're yelling about this on your podcast is hurting my feelings because this has helped me cut out food noise. It's helped me intuitive eating. It's helped this thing that has been horrific for me my whole life not be horrific. And it's helping me like go against diabetes or whatever. And it really reshaped how I was thinking about it or talking about it. I think that's what you're saying too, Nicole. Like, it's like, what I didn't like is that like Oprah had invested in it and now they were like in weight loss clinics and you can get a prescription at Weight Watchers and like there's a program for 9-year-olds at Weight Watchers. So that's what I didn't like. But as a whole, as something that could really help you, especially your mental health, maybe I am about that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think like it's just we're so used to the first line of defense from medical professionals being like, if you have a sore throat, it's because you're fat. It's like,
and they're like, oops, you had cancer. Sorry, I missed it, girl.
So I'm like,
sorry, girl.
But stop. Let's all just stop recommending something and just like really just look at my blood work and see if it actually applies.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where you're just like get the hell out of here with the.
Well, I'm having a lot of inflammation problems right now, and so I know that potentially changing some foods that you're eating or not eating could help, and like maybe also losing weight could help. And I don't know. Well, I'm at the beginning of this health journey, so we'll see what happens. But I'm just like, it's become clear to me that my health is the ultimately most important thing to me. And
God, Mel Robbins, what?
I know.
As you cough, perfect.
Things are going great. So I'm just like, what would I do if I needed to do it? Probably a lot.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And also like, I don't know. I am no doctor. I am no scientist, but I started to hear information where I was like, oh, maybe that while it has this horrific bad reputation because Heather Gay is over here being like, I go on Ozempic for a week or two and I'm feeling bloated. But maybe this is a medical route that's much better for you than, I don't know. I can't imagine it's worse than stapling your stomach smaller. This feels like that might be better than that. I don't know.
Yeah. And whereas I'm just like curious and like, yeah, okay, give it to me.
Jenny's like, politics? Feminist theory? Fuck off. Give me that jab.
I'm like, cool, interesting. How do I get it?
Well, I just told you, go to a Weight Watchers clinic and give Oprah a percentage of money.
I keep like watching people reviewing different of the like D2C ones, and I'm like,
what is that? What does D2C mean?
No, Jenny is so gross. She works in
Direct
corporate America, and so it means direct to consumer.
It's like,
I
yeah, you
can't believe you
gotta
just did that to
I
me. Like, I
know.
should have been following that. How dare
It's
you?
so embarrassing, Jenny.
I'm sorry. I blame my husband too because he works
D2C.
there too.
Oh,
D2C,
yeah.
direct to
Okay.
But
consumer.
yeah,
It's
no,
like,
Jenny, don't buy a fucking
no, I
get a drug through a
know.
doctor. I'm not gonna buy something from
I
direct to
know.
Jenny's
consumer.
not going to listen to you. I can see it in her eyes. Jenny's already ordered something.
I'm like Venus Williams Rowe reviews.
Jenny-
Algorithm is just Venus Williams promoting Rowe, which is one of the
Oh my God. It's also so
GLP-1s.
painful when it's like, wait a minute. You're a world-class athlete who has the
Yeah.
stamina and interest in exercising for hours a day. I guess there's no hope for anyone. I mean, we should all get on it if she's
What
on
more
it.
can your body do? Like your body is the peak
Part.
body. We did it. It's good. It's done.
Come on.
It's doing whatever you needed to do.
I'm getting brainwashed by the now like expanded access. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's in a commercial now. It's fine.
I did see a commercial the other night that was like microdose GPL-1s, and I was like,
Yep.
microdose, like it's a shrooms. Well, you know,
Yeah.
we read so many memoirs on our podcast, and I have this thing called Dringo where I call out something that we're like, it's like, Dringo, take a drink because this thing that always happens in memoirs happened again. And the number one thing to happen in a memoir, and that I would say I bet it's a 99 out of 100 female memoirs, is that at some point they will list their exact weight. Every
Why?
single memoir and their life story and the tome of information that will live on for generations, they let you know exactly how much they weighed at some point in time. Why?
Wow.
Insane.
It haunts our existence.
Yeah.
It's
So
in
anyway, so
there.
that's why we're talking about GPL-1s brainwashing us.
Yeah, they really are getting me. I haven't made any motions, but they are making me think about it. But also, I'm lazy and I probably won't do
Just
it.
talk to your doctor at your physical.
No, I
Just
know.
do
I
that.
know. I will.
Promise me you won't buy it from Amazon.
No, because it's like,
Hers.com.
when you
Right.
do that, it's like $1 bajillion. So
okay.
I also
Okay, so you've
don't-
already looked into the options.
Right,
I really
that's why
don't
you
trust
didn't
you,
do it.
Jenny.
That's why
Jenny,
you
I
didn't
don't
do
trust
it.
anything.
Yeah. So I'm saying I don't have my
Wait.
insurance does not cover it, and it costs $1 million.
On Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. Now, when it costs $50 a month, we'll check in.
I'm sure the markets will get there soon, Jenny.
I hope not for me and all the other cuckoo GLP-1 curious people who don't need to be on it. So I hope for our sakes that doesn't happen.
Yeah, diet culture is just like a constant battle we fight daily. So
Sucks.
1,
For
2, 3, we
sure.
like being a woman.
My husband the other day was like, "What's Lose It?" Because I had signed up for like a free trial of like, a food tracking app, and I forgot to cancel it, and we on our shared credit card.
How much did it charge you?
He was like, "What's loseit.com?" Like $9.99. And I was like, it's a food tracking app that I downloaded and didn't use. I'll cancel it now.
That is so funny.
Oh God.
Yeah. No, listen, I can't be tracking anything. I'll immediately
No.
go to hell. I got out of hell. Wait, have you guys ever read the book? I feel like this is very millennial. She's Come Undone. No, Nicole. I don't know why I even bothered asking Nicole. You know what I mean?
If it's not Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 8.
Come on, guys.
Well, it doesn't matter, but it will. If you read that at the right rock bottom time in your life, you will never try a food tracker again.
Okay, well, I have a book to recommend too.
What's your book?
Okay.
Okay. This book is called
She's looking it
What
up.
I feel like you're researching a book you've never read, and you're going to
She's like-
ask me what we
she's
think
like,
about
"Oh,
it.
What are books to read?
I'm pretty early in, but I'll say that
Okay.
it's really good.
What is it? What is
You're on
it?
page 5.
It's called Eating in the Light of the Moon: How Women Can Transform Their Relationship with Food Through Myths, Metaphors, and Storytelling. And I have to say, it is legitimately blowing my mind.
All right.
In the light of the
What?
moon.
It's not.
I'm looking it up.
I'm gonna need you. Where's the title coming from? What are they tying that to? Night binging?
The title is tied to the fact that you're not gonna like what it is, but that that the sun is sort of a masculine figure and the moon is sort of a feminine figure, because she waxes and wanes and isn't always the same, and the sun is bright every day and it's oppressive, and sort of we as women are sort of like the moon.
Nicole, stop reading this. This is a red pill podcast disguised as a ladies' eating book. No, honestly, say more, because the moment it's like the sun is masculine, the moon is feminine, like you were so fucked. Like you're soon going to be like, actually, my husband should be the breadwinner because we're nurturers by nature.
It's just it's really good. It's like teaching me a lot of stuff about it. Actually is written by this psychiatrist who like has devoted her life to helping women with eating disorders, and
I'm looking
so
this
it's
up.
like it's a mix of science and woo woo.
The cover is not amazing.
How are you hosting this podcast called How Were You Brainwashed? While currently reading a book whose art should have been done by AI.
I just tell you that my therapist recommended the book, and I love the book.
Well, we got to check in on your therapist. Now I need to get your therapist info and check in on her.
I think if you guys read a little bit, you'd like it.
Okay. I'm open.
Chelsea's closed.
They're absolute, like, I'm sorry, but even by the author photo, this book cannot be trusted.
I'm not saying I like the cover. No one is saying that. I'm just saying the book is like, maybe it's actually not about food, and maybe it's about the process of eating that you're addicted to. And I'm sorry, but for me, it was interesting.
Yeah.
I want anything helpful to help you. And the way you said, like, the first line of defense always like comes up for you. That's how that I will say I read so many books trying to get myself to heal my relationship with food. And that start like at 14, I was like, I gotta help myself. So from like 14 to 30, I've read so many. And so my immediate instinct is always like, lies, they're selling my lies. And so I'm sorry, I'm harshly coming at this book, but I have not read it. So I will keep my mouth shut. But if I read it and it's bad, I will haunt your life.
Absolutely. But you must give me the grace that I've read the books too. And I was in Weight Watchers when I was 9. Like I've read some stuff.
Have any of the books been good in your opinion in the past? So this really is the first of all books.
I mean, I thought the intuitive eating workbook had some helpful information. That is probably the only other book that I've read that I was like, okay, no, this is speaking to an actual person and not a cartoon that has an eating problem.
Let me ask you this, Nicole.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten a frozen Zone bar to make it seem more like a little ice cream treat? Because if so, I trust anything you ever want to tell me.
I mean, I've eaten 3 skinny cows because they're skinny.
Okay, I trust you. I'll read that book. If you've ever eaten an entire package of weight loss ice cream bars in one sitting, then you are my friend, and we can party together.
I know what's going on, Chelsea. It's not my first time in this rodeo.
It's like, I don't know. There's so many books that
the cover looks insane. The sun and the moon. It was a tough sell, but I'm just saying,
it's been good.
It's been really good. I like this book.
It's been really good. And this is the first piece of content that you have recommended, and I immediately came at you, and I'm really sorry. I don't want to take back everything that came out of my vicious mouth, and I will skim the excerpt on Amazon.
Okay. That's all I ask.
Yeah, I'm interested. As someone who's read a book called Steering by Starlight, this also, I'm open to the moon in this.
Wow, a real Starlight podcast.
A real Starlight pod.
Have you guys know what I mean, though? Where like I saw this girl talking in a video the other day where she was like, women, we are nurturers. Like men need our divine feminine energy to blah, blah. So anytime anything sounds like that, like I said, I was raised new age. I'm immediately like, it's Nexium. Like if you want me to tap into my divine female energy, you are about to brand my pussy and make me a sex slave. I know it.
I understand that point of view, and I'm just saying this book is not saying that we need to be nurturers. It's saying like, hey, I'm actually complicated. I'm being a woman. Don't touch me. Sometimes touch me.
I like that message.
Yeah, I'm the moon. Sometimes you get all of me. Sometimes you get none of me.
Listen, do I still set some crystals out in the moonlight and then put those crystals in my bra when I need something extra special that day? Yeah, I
Okay.
do.
Okay.
So we all have
There
our
it
little
is.
nasty
And
vices,
there
okay?
it is.
I believe in the moon. And she is a woman, obviously.
The moon's a woman.
The moon's obviously a woman. I know that.
Okay. Good. Should we play casting?
Let's
Do you
play
think?
casting.
Okay,
Let's do
Chelsea,
it.
we have one game and we're going to
Okay.
play it with you now. So
I'm
we are going
ready.
to play casting. We are going to pick a category if you have one in mind, or we can find one together as a family. And then we're going to cast ourselves and each other within that category based on our vibes. So if we
I
were
love this.
chocolate bars, we'd be like, Jenny's take 5 because she loves 5 things at once. And I'm a crunch bar because I'm kind of crunchy and prickly. And you're a classic Hershey's silky smooth because you are chic and original and classic.
Oh, love this. I
That's an
love this
example.
game.
Really good example, Nicole.
Thank you. So is there something that immediately comes to mind that you've been dying to cast, or should we find one together?
Well, based on our conversation, I feel
Yeah.
like we either have to cast ourselves as popular fad diets or housewives. But I leave it up to the family to decide which one's better.
I kind of want to do fad diets. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fun.
We've done many
We've
housewives.
done a lot
Okay.
of housewives.
Okay. I love that. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that feels right. Okay.
Okay.
Popular
so
fad
let's
diets.
Go in our minds for a
Mhm.
second and
Okay.
think about what fad diets we and our friends are. Jenny, do you want to start? You want me to start?
I can start. Okay, let's see here. I wrote down Jenny Noom. I feel Noom.
Ooh,
Noom is
current.
current. Noom is social media. I feel I'm, stuck in my husband's ex. I'm out here on social media consuming all the Connor story content one can find. I did
Mm.
try Noom and quickly learned it was just another food tracking app that they disguised as having a psychological
Effects.
and I was like, this is just quizzes and food tracking, and that is rude that they advertised it to me like it was hip and cool and new. So I'm a scam. I'm ultimately an app scam that I believe now offers GLP-1. I think you can get GLP-1s through Noom.
Mm.
And I'll be looking into that after this episode. Just
Mhm.
kidding. Nicole, I gave you Atkins. I feel like retro and fun and steak for the table. We love to order steak for the table here. Like the idea that people were like, yeah, just eat steaks is a wild one. I feel like everyone's dad was doing it when we were growing up, and you are everyone's dad to me. And then Chelsea, I gave you juicing. I don't know. Do you live in LA? I don't.
I do. We live in LA. Yeah, we love juice.
There is something very Hollywood about juicing, and people buying like the little like day one ginger and cayenne, like
Mhm.
all of that. It's also just cool, and you've got a baseball hat on, and that's cool. And you made a movie, and movie is juicing.
I like
And that's
that.
where I landed on fad diets.
That's good. That's hot.
I'm happy to go next. I too gave myself Atkins.
Wow.
Yeah. I do feel like fat 90s dad energy. Like, yeah, this diet lets me do cheese and bacon, and it's fucking let's go. I just feel like there's something very bro-y. I don't know.
I drank a glass of milk for dessert.
Right. I'm feeling relating to Atkins, so I did give myself that.
How I know.
And I gave you cabbage soup diet.
Ew.
Sorry to say.
Farts.
A lot of farting. I do think, in honor of Todd, in honor of you and your future cheating and farting, I do think, it's just, it makes sense. You're a cabbage soup diet. You're a little stinky, little soupy girl. And Chelsea, ultimately, I went with the grapefruit diet for you.
Real juice thing.
Yeah, I know. We're just like, you're in LA. I just also find that a grapefruit is one of the chicest fruits. I think it's just gorgeous. And I think, and I'll just
a
say
little sour, a sour little bitch.
but also she's sweet. And I will just say, as someone who's looked at your wedding content 9 million times, it's like you are the chicest person that ever lived, and you're grapefruit, babe.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm honored by this. Okay, I got to tell you, I think the one I gave myself does go with the ones you guys gave me, which I gave myself the Beyonce cayenne pepper, vinegar, lemon juice, honey drink diet, because that was one where I was like, should I do that? I definitely bought all the ingredients and sipped it once and never did it again. I also feel like that's one that you spend $20 on and then it lasts for your breakfast once and you don't finish it. And that feels like me, where I'm like, oh, fun, and then we just abandon it. Okay, Nicole, I think mine also goes with Atkins a little bit, but I actually gave you keto because I think you trust science and I think you trust data and I think you would want to be precise. You would want to be getting those little slips of paper in your pee, testing your ketones to know that you've only had meat for the day and that the lettuce like didn't fuck up your
What? I didn't know that was a part of it.
You are so right. It's so accurate what you're saying right now.
Yeah. That makes me so thrilled. Okay, and
Yeah.
Jenny, I gave you Weight Watchers, but in the years when Oprah went, actually, we can eat bread.
I love bread.
I love bread. I know I said no, but actually, yes. And then you're like, all right. So I just feel like you're like, look, I'm on Weight Watchers, but I'm having cake and I'm eating bread and it's fun. And we trust everything they're saying.
This is good.
400 points. This one, I don't know.
Yeah. We're just having a fun time. We're saying we're there, but we're fun and we're easy breezy and we're chilling. That's the bread. That's the bread Weight Watchers years where it was like, honestly, it was all a lie the whole time, and we're just here having fun.
Right. We need your money back. If we tell you can eat bread, will you keep paying us, please?
If we put calories into a different point system to make your brain focus on something else other than food for 20 seconds a day, will you lose weight? Let's find out.
Oh, I'm honored. I'm honored to be Oprah Bread Weight Watchers era. Joy. Oh, wow, this was so fun. So fun.
I adore you guys. I feel like you're my best friends, even though I don't know you at all. No, you guys are so fun. Thanks for having me.
Chelsea, tell all our listeners where they can find you, support you, keep up with your work.
Yes. Come listen to my podcast. It's called Glamorous Trash. A hot rebrand I did on that thing. If we're calling back things to the earlier points in the conversation. And I'm on Instagram at Chelsea Devantez. I am technically on TikTok, but I won't see you there.
That's good and healthy.
I'm swiping, but I'm not making.
Thank you.
I'm not giving.
Same.
I'm not giving. I'm receiving.
In
I'm a receiver. I'm a bottom on
only.
TikTok.
Absolutely.
I'm a pillow princess for TikTok.
Love it. Perfect. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
Chelsea.
you. Thank you.